I'm Isolde Davey and I play music. I write poetry as well. I'm a composer and yeah, is that enough? I've been playing music since I was a child and I started playing the guitar and the piano when I was about 7 and I've been playing them ever since. But I started playing wind instruments when I was about 12. Took up the clarinet and had an absolutely insane teacher who just after the second lesson he sort of gave everybody a second wind instrument to play, and we formed a wind band, and it was insane and nobody could play the instruments and it was terrible. He was giving these ridiculously difficult and complicated pieces to perform, and so I got the bassoon. I was lumbered with the bassoon, and it was not something I'd have necessarily chosen, but it's chosen me and I love it. I absolutely adore my bassoon. So the musical sorry I only recently acquired, but I asked Darren for one for my birthday this year because I think about 15 years ago I went to this wonderful workshop with a band called King Ubu Orchestra, which were an improvising contemporary band, and there's an amazing saw player in that too. I think none of them spoke very good English, so it was all this communicating through improvised music, and we were the only two women, and we had this wonderful improvising play-off, I suppose, between us, this little intimate thing going on, her on the saw and me on the guitar, and I've wanted one ever since, and so I saw one on eBay and thought, oh, I'll have that for my birthday please, Darren, and he got it me, and I love it, it's great. There's a lot of music in sowerby. I know when I moved here there's a lot more jazz than there is now, which is a bit of a shame because I do like my jazz, but that certainly was very inspiring to be able to just saunter down to the Puzzle, for instance, and listen to some jazz on a Tuesday night. And there is just so much music about. It does just feed you whatever kind of music, whatever type of strain of music. There's some great musicians in sowerby, and you do get a lot out of just going to live music events in the town, I think. Initially I was interested that there was a buzz around the Fire and Water, and it made me realise there were more creative people around the town than I'd originally realised, and this sort of coming together. And it occurred to me that I'd quite like to have a little writers group originally, and I thought, well, not writers, I also play music, I'd like to have more people involved, and so I sort of put the feelers out there to try and get people to come down to join, and we could have sort of a creative, it was called a creativity support group originally, but the first meeting, about 2 seconds into the meeting, people said, so what are we going to do then? And so from then on the idea of the actual festival was born, because obviously it's all very well creating stuff in isolation, but stuff has to happen as a result of that, otherwise it's a bit meaningless really, isn't it? The festival has definitely brought people together like never before. I think it's quite staggering. People keep saying, oh, you know, it's amazing how many people there are that it hadn't previously met or associated with creativity, or you know, oh, and hopefully there'll be opportunities for all sorts of collaboration in the future as well, and that we're laying a foundation of some sort of heritage of the festival and a community that hasn't previously existed, so it's really good. I'm excited about seeing all the art up really, because you know, it's always great to see. I think the mixed exhibitions especially, there's nothing better than a good mixed exhibition. You're sort of wandering around going, oh, I like that, and you know, and see the juxtaposition of things, different people's work next to each other can be quite good. It'll be the first market in the evening. I think I've always really enjoyed sort of night markets, you know, the German markets sort of set that precedent of, and I think it will lend really well to this spot in sowerby, of, you know, and with it being art as well, I think it will look really great to have that all lit up and illuminated, and it's Christmassy, seasonal, isn't it? There's something nice about shopping in the dark with lights and prettiness. It puts you in the mood. Yeah, I'm excited about the Arts Trail because it'll be really great to have people wandering in and out of the shops and engaging in a way I think that people don't necessarily do with the smaller businesses in the town. And it's great to be able to align the creativity and the shopkeepers, because the shopkeepers work so hard and often for so little reward in this town. People seem to so often take the business elsewhere, and hopefully we'll be helping to support the businesses by doing the Arts Trail, as well as using their space to display the artists and various, you know, it's not just art, there's all sorts of bits and bobs going on. I'm also playing the musical saw in Thunderfix on the Wednesday Art Trail, which I'm really quite looking forward to sort of take the saw back into its habitat. The same evening there's someone else who's doing a demonstration with some sort of metal art and craft, so it'd be all sorts of fun in Thunderfix. You know, hardware shops never had so much excitement going on. It'll be really good. From a creative's point of view, it'll give them so much more opportunity to actually engage with other creatives and to make links and connections and to establish themselves in the town. So I think a lot of people who we've managed to get on board aren't particularly known as creative people in the town. You know, they live here. I think that'll help them to establish themselves. From an audience perspective, I hope that it'll be the most exciting week that sowerby has ever seen. There's such a programme of events and so much to do.